I'm going to give y'all a little advice right now because I see that I am going through it. And it's going to take me days to go through it and to get out of it. But what I'm feeling right now, and I don't know if a lot of people is going through this, but I feel like that I am going through a deep spiritual cleansing right now. And I feel like I'm reliving all of my past situations that I tried to run away from, and I feel like I'm going back there. I don't know why. And I'm just reliving it, and I'm sitting back and watching it. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm going through this transformation spiritually. And I don't know what's going on. I just feel like when I go through these things, I just cry. Like I just cry a lot. And I talk within my inner self and tell my inner self, and it's almost like I'm going through it spiritually. So the reason why I'm making this video, because anybody else that feel like that they are going through something spiritually and they can understand, I don't want you to think that you are going through a depression. I don't want you to feel like that you are going through a mental, there's nothing wrong with you. Your spirit is basically working with you right now. And before your spirit can actually activate inside of you to be one with you, it got to clean you out. Because remember, we are 70% water. And right now we are getting birth. We are going through a cleanse. So right now our spirit has to basically work with us and clean us before our spirit, our higher self, can enter through us, you know. And right now, a lot of us is going through a spiritual cleanse right now. And a lot of us felt it on the 8th. A lot of us felt that energy and that shift leave us. And we don't, to this day, we really don't know what that feeling was. I can only tell you what I felt. And when I felt that energy run through me on the 8th, I felt a sense of emptiness, like it was nothing there. Like, it's nothing there. It was almost like, there's nothing there. It was almost like, live your life from this moment on. There's nothing there. It was almost like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like everything you did in the past is gone. There's nothing there. Start over from this day. This is what came to me. And the next day on the 9th, all day long, I kept getting, be free, live your life. And as I'm in the mall, I just kept getting this feeling like, be free, live your life, do you. And I'm like, why is I'm getting this feeling, And then I started getting emotional within myself, and I started apologizing to my daughter. She was looking at me like I was crazy, and I was like, and ever since the 8th, ever since January, but it really hit me on the 8th, I just feel like I need to just let go. And I feel like I'm trying to let go certain things that happened to me, or certain things that was done to me or said to me in my life. I feel like I need to let go of it, but I don't know how to let go because I've been dealing with it all my life. So I feel like my spirit is working with me at this point because I'm reliving it. And spiritually, I'm reliving those moments. Like I'm thinking about those moments. Like why would those moments come back to me? And I don't even want to think about those moments. And they're coming back. And I'm actually showing emotion now that I go back in those times. Because back in those times when I was going through those things, I didn't want to let the people know that they was controlling me. So a lot of my emotions I kept within myself. Like when I got humiliated in front of the world because of the way that I looked, no one knew how bad I was, that they was damaging me because I was just standing there, taking it in. Like, all my life, when people done things to me and said things to me that really fucked me up, they would never have known that they damaged me because I would just take it. I would never show them emotion. This is why my family to this day tells you, they would tell you, Ajita don't cry. Ajita don't show no emotion. Ajita is very stern. If you ever see a tear come down my eye, it's either I've been smoking and I can't control my feelings, or I got to be really, really tore down for me to break emotions. And I had to keep this defense mechanism up because all my life I had to do it. And now I notice that I am real sensitive to everything. Like everything I'm really emotional over. And deep inside of who I am very tender. I am very fragile. I am very, I'm like this little flower, believe it or not. But if you was to see me, I'm rough. I'm like, what? I'm hardcore. You would be like, that's not how you is, Ajita. But when I know who I am, I know I'm this fragile, tender flower. I'm real fragile. I'm a soft talker. I know who I am. But I had this defense mechanism of all my life, whereas though I had to be this way, because if not, people would see that fragile. They would see that. Even my family don't even see the fragileness and the tenderness. My family see the what? Yeah, they see that. And don't get me wrong, my family see the little tenderness of me, but very little do they see it. And I'm afraid to show that side of who Ajita is because people would take advantage of me. You know, it's not because people would think I'm soft. It's not because people would think that I'm weak. Because I already proved to the universe how strong I am. It was times I had to carry my whole entire family on my back. So the universe know how strong I am. I've been proving it for 41 years. So it's time for me to just relax now. And I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to cut that Ajita off that is so defensive. I'm trying to cut that hard Ajita off. And it is very hard to do that because I am ready to show the tenderness. I'm ready to show the world the fragileness. I'm ready to do that. But it's something in me saying, no, not yet. No, don't do this yet. Keep this hardness on just a little while longer because you're going to need it. And my advice to anyone that is going through a spiritual warfare right now is that if you're going through the yin and the yang right now, always follow what your spirit tells you. Okay? I can't tell you what your spirit tells you. I can only tell you what's mine. But all I know is right now I am going through a deep spiritual cleanse. And it is hitting me hard to the fact where as though it is actually waking me up. Like whatever agreement that I signed before I came here, it was a tough agreement because to get out of this system that I'm in, it is bananas. You hear me? And I gotta go through a lot of deep spiritual cleanse right now. And I understand it and I must go through it. And anybody that's going through it and they don't understand it, if you need someone to talk to, you can always inbox me or whatever, and we can chit chat or whatever. We can go through the spiritual cleanse together, because we in a new age, we in a new time, we in a new era. The sun in the sky is not really our sun, but our sun will rise, and when our sun rises again, you're going to know when our sun rises again, because that's when the great earthquake is going to happen, and the great earthquake can happen at any given moment. This is why if you look at the life for what it is, if you look at life is sort of quiet right now. The only thing they talking about is the war. But if you look at life and the energy when you go outside, it's almost like life is back to normal. Everybody back at work. Life is back okay. It's almost like it's a little silent. Like, It's almost like something fishy is in the air. Like, You know? Can y'all feel that silent before the storm? Can y'all feel that? What's going to happen next? Can y'all feel that? I know I can feel it. And while we going through this 30-minute, because they talk about the 30 minutes before the storm. While we going through our last 30 minutes, I need y'all to go through your deep spiritual cleanse right now. Go through it. Go everything that has ever made you fucked up. Go through that. Go through the emotions. Go through it, because this is now our time to fight with the devil. So we got to go back and stop running away from the devil. We got to fight the devil. And this is what I am doing right now. I'm going back to all those times the devil had me real fucked up. Now I'm reliving those moments and I'm gaining my power back. And this is what we need to do. Relive those moments and gain your power back, and then come out of it and feeling better. So if you don't understand what you're going through, just hit your girl up. You know I got you. You know I got you.